Hey there, this is Lori Petrosino, and in this video I want to just discuss something about how you can use Facebook to gather leads. And a lot of people I notice are really going about it the wrong way. If you've been on Facebook for any length of time, I'm sure you've received in your inbox links to check out from people that you don't even know. From people you've never had a relationship with, you've never talked to them before, but you've added them on Facebook because they seem to be in the same industry as you, and then they're spamming you with their links. Now, you might be someone who actually has done this in the past yourself, and it most likely is only because you just didn't know the proper way to do it. It's really kind of a rude way to do business. I'm just going to be pretty blunt about that. If you're doing that, I'm sure you don't realize that that's not the way to do business. The way to do business with people in your industry, if you've added them on Facebook, is to build a relationship, to talk to them, to see what they need, to add value, to ask if you can send a link, after you guys have talked and had a conversation. Now, that's really the right way to do it. And so what I would suggest is, this is a really great way to find leads. On Facebook, you might be part of groups like, internet marketing groups and small business and affiliate marketing groups, work-at-home moms, and those are great places to place attraction marketing advertisements. But most likely, if you're online, you are a part of various groups in businesses that you are in. It seems like everyone I talk to is in like 10 businesses or more. And so most likely you've been added to a group for those businesses. Now, if you have one or two that you're focusing on, and I really recommend that you do, because if you're spreading yourself too thin, guys, you're not going to make money. I'm just going to tell you like it is. So I want you to really drill down and find the one that makes the most sense to you, the business that obviously is going to give you the most return for your money. It's the easiest for you to get people into. You're having the most success. Take that one and run with it for at least 3 months before you kind of spread yourself too thin and start having all these campaigns for different companies you're in and that sort of thing. So what I want you to do is, if you're in a group for another company, okay, not the one you want to focus on, okay, if you're in a group for another company, I want you to go into that Facebook group. And I'm going to actually just show you what I'm talking about. So let me just go over here. If you click on home, you can see on the left hand side all the groups that you're a part of right over here. See where it says groups? If I click on more, you can see all the groups that you're part of. Now, if you're a part of groups like, marketing groups and groups where you really aren't a member of a specific company, this isn't what I'm talking about. I just want to show you where you can find them. So let's go back to home, and I'm going to show you the groups I've saved as my favorites. And there's a way to do that once you're in the group. I'll show you where that is. So let's just say I want to focus on this MLM Dreams movement. This is going to be the main company I'm going to focus on in the next few months. So what I want to do is, maybe I want to reach out to people who I'm in another group with. So let's just say I want to go into this group right here. Okay, and I'm a part of this group. So I have relationships already built with many people in this group. So if I wanted to kind of reach out to someone I've never spoke to in this group, I can come over here to where the members are and click on 486 members. And let's just take a look. These are all the members right here that you see who are in this group. There might be some people that I don't know. Okay, so like this person right here, I don't know this person. I don't know this person. So what I would do is I would reach out to Jim, and I would just send him a message. And I would just say something like, "Hey Jim, saw you in the PTG group and just wanted to say hello. Can't type today." Okay, so really, I'm just reaching out. We're a member of the same group. We're in the same business. We're in the same company. So I've just kind of reached out and said to him, "Hey Jim, I saw you in the PTG group. I just wanted to say hello. I love carrot bars. I've been a member since July. How has your experience been so far?" And then I would send that off. Okay, so what's going to happen is Jim's going to come back to me and he's going to say, "Oh, hey, I love it," or "I don't love it," or "It's challenging," and we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna, if he needs some assistance, I'm gonna help him with that. I'm gonna tell him how he can, how he can grow his business and what I've done to make it successful and various things like that. So I wonder if you did that, okay, with maybe 5 to 10 people a day. You're gonna have about 70 to 100 leads a week. Okay, these are people that now you're developing relationships with. You're finding out what their goals are, what their needs are, what their wants are, what their experience has been, what they want for their future, and can you help them? So now you're in another company, so you're going to be able to say, this is a company that you're working with as well. It's an additional, source of income for you. It's been really, been working really well for you. Whatever it is that you want to say, the conversation, I can actually develop a script on how you can go back and forth. And again, it's not like you're going to be asking them to get into your new business. It's just developing a relationship that now this person knows who you are. They're going to see your posts. I would also recommend following that person as well. So if you go over to, let's just do it one more time. Let's go over to a group. I'm going to choose Argent Global. And this is a company that I'm in as well. Oh, running out of power. Give me one moment to plug in. Okay, so I'm going to go back over to the members area here. And you see there's over 1,100 members. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Let me go back. There's over 1,100 members here. I just want to also show you how you can add them to favorites. When you're in the group that you want to add to your favorites, you'll just come down here and, well, mine is added, so yours would say add to favorites, and it's going to put them over here where it's easier access, okay? So come over to the members in this company, and let's just see. I don't know this woman here. I don't know Bill. So we're going to click on that. We're going to click on Bill. And after I send Bill a message, I'm going to follow him. Now, I'm already following him, I guess because we're friends. I think it automatically does that. So you want to make sure that if you're not friends, you follow them. Don't friend them. Just follow them and send a message. And don't do this with more than 10 people a day if you're not friends with them, because Facebook can kind of look at that as spam. But you really want to reach out and kind of like maybe look at the profile here, find out a little bit about Bill. Let's just see what he's interested in. This is live video, guys. Okay, so he's got really not a lot on here about business. I'm going to come over here and take a look at his about section. Let's see. Okay, well, he doesn't really have a lot about business. It's not really much I can connect with him on. So maybe I would just say to him, hey Bill, I see we are both members of AGN. What do you think of the new transition we are about to experience? And maybe I'll say something like, I noticed you are from Michigan. I've never been. Okay, so I'm trying to find some common ground here. So basically I just wrote, hey Bill, I see we're both members of AGN. What do you think of the new transition we're about to experience? A little question mark. I noticed that you're from Michigan. I've never been. Have you lived there your whole life? And that's pretty much it. I just want to connect with him on a level where he doesn't feel like I'm trying to get him into a business. We're part of the same business. So I wonder if that makes sense to you. By choosing members in groups that you are already in the same company with, they don't feel that pressure of, oh my goodness, this person is messaging me because I know that they're going to eventually want to see what I'm doing, and now they want to get me into their business. So I'm just going to send that off, and we're already friends, but if we were not, I would just follow him. That would be all I would do. So my recommendation is to do this about 5 or 10 people a day in the groups that you're in companies that you're a part of, not just internet marketing groups, in companies that you're a part of. And start to develop relationships with people, because once you do and you start interacting with them, your status updates are going to be seen by them in the news feed because you guys are interacting. The more you interact with someone, the more you see their status updates. Okay, so that's what's going to start to happen. Now, as they see your status updates, and you have posts, like attraction marketing posts, like something like I just wrote today, anxiously awaiting like everyone else, except I know what I'm waiting for. I'm building excitement here for our new company launch that's going to be happening in a few days. I'm building excitement, and so now they're going to want to know, well, what is this? So again, instead of you going to them with your link, they're coming to you. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to say it in a few different ways so you can really understand the mentality of how this works and how valuable these kind of leads are, because these are people who you're in companies with already, but you'd like to have them maybe as members of future companies that you'd like to get involved in. So from there, once you guys start conversing back and forth, or they start asking you, like, what are these posts about? Like, what kind of company are you talking about? And can you tell me more? Then you guys can start having a little bit more of a conversation about what their goals are and what they're looking for, and maybe how you can help them. Okay? So I hope that helps. And again, just go through the groups that you're a part of and start reaching out to people that you've never spoken to before in those groups, and just begin a conversation. Nothing about business really, or at least about talking about your business and why it's great and blah blah blah. You really want to reach out and make a connection with people, about their lives and about what their goals are and that sort of thing. Okay, so reach out if you have any questions, and I will talk to you soon.